All right, MLB Daily Preview, where we go through the lines, the odds, little nuggets, little system plays that we have for you. And to start things off, we start real early this morning, 9:35 a.m. cricket. That's noon 35 your time. We got the Blue Jays at the Orioles.
You got Kyle Bradish on the hill for the Orioles, and our guy, Yusei Kikuchi, will be going for the Blue Jays today.
Ooh, sharp money, big money on the Orioles in this one. 80% of the bets, 97% of the money is going against Yusei Kikuchi.
And this one, I don't know. This may be a little skewed, man, because the game got postponed last night, and they moved this to this day. It's supposed to be a 3-game series. Now it's going to be a 2-game series, and the other game of this series will be made up in July on a doubleheader. But it was supposed to have been Chris Bassett yesterday, and I guess they've changed this now. So I don't know if some of that money coming in is based off Chris Bassett pitching or Yusei Kikuchi, because even some of the reports I saw this morning still had Chris Bassett listed.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's I was gonna say Yusei Kikuchi being a dog like that doesn't seem right, but
I'm gonna bet him.
All right. Next up, we got the Pirates at the Brewers.
Martin Perez on the hill for Pittsburgh, and Robert Gasser will be good. You gotta love a pitcher named Gasser, bro.
That's right. Let's see. The Brewers are minus 137 home favorite. Sharp money and an Action Network expert backing them, but we got big money taking the Pirates at plus 125 on the comeback. 5% of the bets, 15% of the money on the Pirates. So you got 85% of the money back in the Brewers in this one as home favorites. Moving on to the Marlins at the Tigers. Man, I'm sitting here yesterday, cricket, and I'm like, there's no way the Tigers are going to lose to the Fish. Oh, they got a win yesterday. 1-0 in the top of the 10th, and ugly game.
I bet the alt total over 9 in this game. They didn't score a run until extra innings, bro. They had to put a runner on second to start the inning to even let them score a run in this one.
Look at this. I took a huge dive the other day in this contest. How come it's so easy to hit 10 in a row losers than it is to hit 10 in a row winners?
Right? Look at that. Yeah, they'll tell me it's 50-50, all this different stuff. Yeah, what the ever.
Look at that. I had the Padres last night. Ugh.
Go Rockies.
Oh, that minus 275 on Dylan Cease Day. Oh, my goodness.
I know. It felt like too much was lining up there for it to be too easy on the Padres. Like, you know what? Hell with it. Let's bet the Rockies.
Disgusting. Anyways, we got the Marlins at the Tigers.
Trevor Rogers on the hill for Miami, and Casey Mize will be going for Detroit.
We got Detroit minus 157 home favorites. Bums. They don't deserve it. Big money coming back on the Fish to get 2 wins in a row. That's dangerous, but 28% of the money is back in the Fish in this one.
Seems pretty steep to expect the Fish to win 2 in a row.
Speaking of steep, hey, our system play worked yesterday. The Nationals won game 1, and the White Sox came back and won game 2.
It did. Yes, sir. It came through with flying colors.
I did not bet it.
I freaking forgot to, dude. At least we told everybody else.
I did bet. I bet over 8 in the first game because it was Chris Flexen pitching, and going into the 5th inning, the dude was pitching a shutout. And I was in Smoke the Spread chat, and I'm like, what the Chris Flexen pitching a shutout, and the next thing you know, gave up a 3-run home run. I go, there's my guy.
We may have to start betting the unders on first 5s with him. He's pretty good his last few outings, dude. He's actually looked pretty good.
Strikeouts. He's actually getting a few.
That's what I'm saying. We might be betting first 5 unders on Chris Flexen Day.
I think you're right. Yeah. And anyways, so the total ended up being 6-3. So we hit over 8 and got that winner. That was a sweat, but we got there. And today the Nationals are going up against the White Sox again for game 3.
And it is Patrick Corbin Day. He will be facing off against Garrett Crochet for the White Sox.
So you're saying I will be going back to the over today since Patrick Corbin's on the bump. We got White Sox minus 138 on the money line.
Be careful with that. That over. Patrick Corbin ain't pitched that bad last couple games either, and Garrett Crochet pretty good. Neither one of these teams got great sticks up and down the lineup, man. Be careful jumping on that over today. I feel like it should be higher.
I am not scared of Patrick Corbin, as he is a plus 126 underdog today with the Nationals. Big money on the Nationals in this one. 18% of the bets, 27% of the money back in the Nationals.
I'm in today's
game. Early game too. Reds at the Diamondbacks.
Andrew Abbott will be on the hill for Cincinnati, and Brandon Fatt will be going for Arizona.
All right. Arizona minus 134 home favorites. The Reds are plus 123 on the comeback. Action Network expert back in the Diamondbacks today with 89% of the bets and 93% of the money back in the Diamondbacks at home. Royals at the Mariners.
Reds been on the comeback for a minute, ain't they? Can we even count that?
Austin, it's what you say with the dog. You call the plus money though on the comeback.
They've been on the comeback for 3 weeks now. We on Royals Mariners. We got Alec Marsh on the hill for Kansas City, and Brian Wu will be going for Seattle.
Seattle minus 140 home favorites. Big money on the Royals today, though. 24% of the bets, 26% of the money on the Royals. That's not really big money. That's not a huge differential there. So I don't get that because you got 76% of the bets, 74% of the money on the Mariners at minus 140. Rockies at the Padres. Can they make magic happen twice?
I don't think so. I think you probably take the Padres today. Austin Gomber on the hill for Colorado, and Michael King will be going for the Padres. You probably bet the over in this one.
Yeah, that might be a good one. Padres minus 240 favorites. They can't lose as back-to-back minus 240 favorites, right? I should just put everything on the money line today with them, right? Sharp money on the Padres. 91% of the bets, 90% of the money on the Padres minus 240. What could go wrong?
I'll never lay that kind of money in a baseball game. Yeah, I won't lay it in a damn football game or a basketball game or nothing. I damn sure won't lay it in a baseball game.
We got the Mets at the Phillies.
Joey Lucchesi. We got the mob pitching for the Mets today. Joey Lucchesi on the hill for New York and against our guy Ranger Suarez for Philadelphia.
Ooh, that's why the Phillies are minus 174 home favorites in this one. 92% of the bets, 97% of the money back in the Phillies day against the Mets. Oh man, I feel bad. I feel bad for our boy. I feel bad for our boy Frank. It's going to be a rough one today. The Rays are at the Red Sox.
Taj Bradley on the hill for Tampa Bay, and Tanner Houck will be going for Boston.
Boston minus 120 home favorite. Sharp money on the Red Sox. Big money on the Rays. And Action Network expert back in the Rays today, but 78% of the bets, 84% of the money is on the Red Sox to get it done at home today. A lot of home favorites today. A lot of home favorites.
Lots.
Speaking of home favorites, we got the Cubs at the Braves.
Javier Assad on the hill for Chicago, and Charlie Morton will be going for Atlanta.
We've got Atlanta minus 164 home favorite. Sharp money, big money back in the Cubbies today, though. 8% of the bets, 15% of the money back in the Cubbies at plus 149. We got the Yankees and the Twins.
Hey, real quick, did you see that dude cash that parlay out?
Yes, I was going to get to that today, but I hadn't got to. I'll pull it up here.
Yeah, I do want to talk about that because I want to know what you would have done, man. Marcus Stroman on the hill for the Yankees. Pablo Lopez going for the Twins. I just know we're getting down to crunch time. You're going to have to go to the Jeep, man. I want to talk about these things, bro.
Absolutely. Yankees plus 112 road dogs. We've got the Twins at minus 122 home favorites. Big money back in the Yankees today. 40% of the bets, 85% of the money is on the Yankees. We got the Guardians at the Rangers.
Carlos Carrasco on the hill for Cleveland. John Gray going for Texas.
Rangers minus 157 home favorite. Man, I have not. Oh, we got a home dog coming up, but I have not seen a home dog yet. It feels like Guardians plus 143 road dogs. Big money on the Guardians. 25% of the bets, but 40% of the money back in the Guardians in this one. The A's are at the Astros.
Aaron Brooks on the hill for Oakland, and Framber Valdez will be going for the Astros.
Astros minus 224 home favorite. Sharp money on the Astros in this one. 97% of the bets, 98% of the money back in the Stros today. We got the Cardinals at the Angels.
It's Lance Lynn Day, y'all. He's on the bump for the Cardinals. Griffin Canning will be going for the Angels. Ooh, we might bet the over in this one.
We got the Angels finally a home dog here at plus 106, slight home dog. Cardinals minus 116 road favorite. Big money on the Angels, 50% of the bets, but 88% of the money back in the Angels at home. Wow. In the last game tonight, we got the Dodgers at the Giants.
And we do not have a pitcher listed for either team just yet,
which means we don't have odds yet. But that's your MLB Daily Preview, where we go through the lines, go through the odds, give you what's on our mind about each game, go through the pitching matchups. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this segment of the show.
Absolutely.
All right, you want to talk about